Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the majority of the article here. It is a tragic situation. There is a link in the description, and it's in regards to the gentleman that you see in front of you. He is unfortunately the tragic victim. Hopefully I pronounce his name correctly. Apologies if I don't. Fares Maatou, 14 years of age, and he was killed in Canning Town, East London last year, April 23rd. He was on an e-scooter, an electric scooter, going down the street, pretty much minding his own business. And if I understand correctly, two other teens came up to him. I'm not 100% sure if he knew the teens. I think his Faraz's friend knew at least one of the teens. In any case, a fight broke out very quickly, and young Faraz was stabbed in the back with a sword. So one of the 15-year-old boys that confronted Faraz had a walking stick, which within it contained a sword. It was the 15-year-old's grandfather's sword stick, it's called. And three blows were made against Faraz. Faraz avoided two of the blows, but the third struck him. And regrettably, he died. It was an 11-centimeter deep wound to his shoulder blade, which passed through his chest wall and left lung before striking his pulmonary artery. So that's what happened. So the 15-year-old the two 15-year-olds who are both now 16-year-olds, they both are pleading not guilty. They deny murder. The trial is taking place as we speak. The two boys that are responsible for the attack on Faraz claim that they were acting in self-defense. I'm not a lawyer. I wasn't there. But based on the details here, that's a load of bullshit, in my opinion. It was a blatant attempt to murder, which regrettably, that's what it was. It was murder. And Faraz Maatou died, I believe, at the scene. I may have that part wrong. So I've given you a pretty thorough overview there. The article does give more of a step-by-step description as to how the confrontation took place. I don't think I'm going to go through that, though. You're welcome to read through that, of course. But essentially, Faraz was completely innocent. Faraz did not provoke the incident. Faraz was not armed. Faraz was backing away, he ran away. He stumbled, and then after he stumbled and fell to the ground, fell to the pavement, that's when one of the two attackers plunged the sword into his shoulder blade, which subsequently killed him. So he did die on the scene. He may have stumbled. He may have been able to walk a short distance, but effectively he died outside of a cafe in the same area that he was stabbed. And that's pretty much all the information. So it's an absolute tragedy. So, of course, full condolences to the family of Faraz Maatou. Hopefully my pronunciation's okay. Apologies if it isn't. And let's see what happens. So the trial is continuing. Again, the two boys that attacked Faraz were 15 years of age at the time. They're now 16 years of age. What kind of sentence will they get? Of course, this happened in North London. That means they're subject to the United Kingdom's judicial system, which frankly, as far as I can see, I'm no expert. I've been making true crime videos for the last 7 months, 8 months. Not exclusively on the United Kingdom, but what I'm beginning to learn gradually is that the United Kingdom's sentencing procedures are crap. They absolutely suck. They give life in prison, and then they just give parole out after 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, something like that. So I'm not a fan of the United Kingdom's sentencing procedure. My take on it would be, my guess would be that they will be found guilty. Seemingly, I don't know. I'm going based on what I've read through from this article, but seemingly There will be plenty of evidence. There'll be witnesses at the scene. There would have been CCTV. The 15-year-old boy literally had the sword stick. It was literally his grandfather's sword stick. So, I mean, I don't really see why they're pleading not guilty, to be honest. That seems a little bit silly to me. They're going to be found guilty, I would say, in my speculation. It's just a matter of what their sentencing will be. I think if the United Kingdom judicial system has the opportunity to be lenient in regards to sentencing, then it will take that opportunity to be lenient. And I would be thinking that in this case, they do have that opportunity to be lenient, given that the boys were 15 years of age at the time. So I think that they will be found guilty, but I think they're going to get a sentence that we're all going to be disappointed in. That's my speculation. Could be wrong. Going to wrap things up here, guys. Take care.